Okay. Everything should be working. All right. I guess we're going to be getting back into some more game stuff. And today we're going to be working on. And today we're going to be working on some scoreboard stuff, making scoreboards and creating some more game. Okay, we're at game logic. Okay. All right. I got to figure out what all I want to do. Let's go into our first screen, our level. Now we need to create. In fact, actually, one second. All right. Now we're going to create a object that our character can collide with to end the level. Then we'll make it so the character can go to another level. What in the world? What is going on? Things are broken. Okay, I'm not sure. I did just get a message. Are things broken this time? This is always fun. Okay. Nope, everything seems to be working fine. All right, let's get back into it. All right. So we're going to be making a kind of an end game thing for concluding the level when you get through it. Maybe like if you're going through a labyrinth or something, you finally get to the end. So I was thinking we might do a portal of some sort. So you walk through the portal and it kind of ends the game that way. So let's go into a new tab here, a new scene. And let's add a cube and make ourselves a little portal. Okay. Why is this telling me my bitrate is 0? Why are you doing this? Oh, nice. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Yeah. Kind of getting everything set up here. And we are currently making a way to end our game. Since we got everything else in it, and then once we do that, we'll add a few other mechanics. First, I want to try getting through finishing up the gameplay loop a little bit. Yeah, no problem. So let's do some modeling. Oh yeah. In fact, yeah, that's also another thing I want to do is if we go back to the game here, all these things right here all have near sensors on them. Yeah. Do you ever have issues with the messages? Like if you're doing multiple objects that have a message on them, you have to do a separate message for each one, or do you? Because I noticed if sometimes the messages will trigger everything that is connected to that message all at once. So what I'm actually going to do is end up getting rid of all these nears because this is what makes it so the enemies. Oops, black screen. It's what makes all the enemies kind of stay where they're supposed to, make them turn around. But it takes up a lot of performance. It uses a lot of logic and will, especially when the player's colliding with it all the time, it lowers frame rate. So I'm going to change that. Yeah, because I sometimes for stuff like doors, I like to use uh, what do you call them? Groups and stuff like that. So that way I can just spawn them at any time without having to go to the original and duplicating it and changing everything. So I think, yeah, let's get this done really quick. I'm going to actually delete all these. And I did find a better way to get this enemy to turn around. So we're just going to start by getting rid of all this. And we'll leave these empties right here. All we're going to do is go to our enemy, which is on this one. And if we click on him, oops, wrong one, this guy, we can see that we have our collision. So when he collides with that wall, it's going to make him turn around. So instead, we're going to delete these. And leave the near player. Thank you. Good stuff. Now, what we're going to do is take this and put in always, if I can find it, and we'll make it a delay of 60 or a skip of 60. So every 60 frames here, we're going to make it rotate. So we'll just put that on. And in fact, we actually don't even need these empties anymore. So let's get rid of those. And we can just rotate it on the z-axis. I think 90 works. I'm pretty sure. So we'll give that a try. Then if we go to our main scene again, yeah. So, and a big part of that sometimes doesn't have to do with your poly count. It's how clean the geometry is. I like to stick, generally when it comes to vertices and stuff like that, I like to stick within under 1,000,000 for per scene, and that kind of keeps it to where it keeps frame rate. But also making sure that it's all quads and not triangles. Don't seem to agree with the game engine very much. It's good for collisions, but for whatever reason, it just bogs down Blender. Good evening. How's it going? So, well, as far as me, I'm doing pretty all right. Just got off work, so doing an after work stream. All right. Let's see if this actually worked. Spawn this enemy. Oh, that's not working. What did I do wrong? Actually, I have this set up on this. Let me go check this out. How did I do that? Is that how I did it? Was this my final? Nope. I must not have saved it. That's fine. So, now I gotta figure out how I did it before. Let's 120. Maybe that's not gonna make a difference. Nope. Wait a minute. Was it a delay I used? I don't think so. Pretty sure it wasn't. Let's try that out. Today we're working on, I'm fixing the enemies, or trying to. As you can see, I'm trying a different system to reduce lag. So those, instead of those gray walls that I had, where the enemy would collide with, I want to make it so they don't have to rely on that, and that'll cut down on some of the frame loss that I was experiencing. And then also getting our scoreboard to work. So when you end the game, I want to actually make it so it'll tally up the points. So I think that's going to be the main thing we're working on today. Then maybe we'll find some other stuff we want to work on the way. So that's kind of the main plan. First of all, getting these enemies to actually work. Do I? How did I do that? Why can't I figure it out? Yeah, that's what I did. Like if we play the game and go into the camera, that's what I did for the loading screen. Is use the delay. Yeah. No, they have spin attacks now. There we go. It's also used for yeah, pretty much any scene transition I have. So I think, yeah, we have it for the cutscene that we added yesterday or the other day, 2 days ago. So if we go to main menu, I'll just show you the cutscene. So that's, yeah, we use the delay on here. So we get our little intro cutscene. And then it goes into our loading screen. And then we're into the game. Yeah, they're pretty handy little nodes. Okay. It's, yeah, this project's actually turning out pretty awesome. I'm really liking kind of where it's going. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. So that is almost, so let's do a delay and a tap. So delay, tap, and repeat. We'll see if that fixes our issue. Might turn off the loading screen for testing. Oh, well, that worked. Okay, so now let's just take this and make it 180. So it'll turn all the way around. And now we have our characters, and now they do their thing. And they walk back and forth. And I believe this should be a good enough distance for all the enemies, so they shouldn't fall off the map at all. So yeah, we got this guy walking. Yep. Looks like our frame rate is holding 60 now. So it's not dropping anymore. So that is awesome. So now that we have the enemy fixed, let's start working on a scoreboard, getting that to work. But first, before we do the scoreboard, we want to make it so we have a way to actually end the game. So we're going to quickly just make a little cool... I want to make a portal for the character to go through. And we're just going to do something like this. And then I want this material. Copy this one. Make it a little bit darker. And then just duplicate this. Go to orthographic. And this will be the little portal that our player uses. So rotate this 180. And then we'll just scale this one up. It's kind of cool looking. Thank you. So now let's make the collisions fixed. So, and now let's actually make a little portal thing in the middle, a little plane. This will be our portal material. And then what we'll do is make this, oops, where's my properties? There they are. Make this a no collision. This will be our basic collision here. Well, we'll leave that off. And then what we can do is on the back side of the portal is put a cube back here. And this is going to allow us to make him walk kind of into the portal, but not all the way through it. And then our collision will be kind of back here as well. We'll put it on a timer. So you'll stand there for a second, and we'll make this invisible during the game. We'll just take these two pieces and parent them to our portal. Now let's make this material like a blue color. And put this in our map. Oh yeah, spelling errors. I'm notorious for it. I'm so bad with spelling most of the time. I'll spend like half an hour trying to figure out why something's not working. It turns out I just spelled it wrong. So that's why if it's something important that I'm trying to do, I always copy and paste it into where I need it. That way I know it's done right. And for this, I want to make this, oops, not that, that doesn't matter. this on emit. And emit. Then a little bit of transparency. Yeah, I always, yeah, it's such a good, it's just a good way to ensure that everything is spelled correctly. Even if you spell it wrong the first time, like, at least it'll be consistent. Okay. What's this gonna look like? There we go. Now we'll make this completely white and this completely white. Okay. Now I'm going to, I guess, test it out. First, we're going to click on this cube. Actually, click on the portal, and then let's put in a bounding box. Put in a cube, and we'll make this cube a sensor. Detect actors and make it a box collision. And we'll just put it right in here. Make it invisible. And we'll call this portal. Oops, my caps lock is on. Portal. Sensor. And we'll just parent this to our thing. Now we have a nice portal that we can put anywhere. So we'll get back on this. Make this a wireframe so we can see everything better. So where is it at? There we go. Wire. Now we'll say when the player, collision with player, make this always, and then plus delay, and we'll make it a delay of, let's go 120 for now, and then we'll say scene there we go. And we're going to suspend this scene and add overlay scene, as well as remove. In fact, yeah, we want one more. Remove scene. Yep. And we want to remove our UI. And we want to add overlay scene, which is going to be our end screen score, and suspend level 1. And that's going to be what we do to end the game. So delay plus collision. Yeah, it does get pretty crowded pretty quickly. Another way to, like, say you have a bunch of levels you want to add to your game, but you don't want to be using an unnecessary amount of scenes and making this a huge, like, naming's definitely important, but another way you can do it is you can actually load blend files as well instead of making different scenes. And that'll keep it cleaner. And then you just take all those blend files and put them into a file, like just name it levels or something. And that way you can keep all of your scenes for your UI and stuff like that while keeping your levels separate. So, in fact, a way to do that, you might already know, but if you just add a game sensor, and then you put, start game from file, and then you just choose a blend file that you want to start from, or a range file, and then you can just load it from that. So that's one way to do it. But for now, I'm going to keep everything integrated. And let's see if this works. So we load in. Go fight through some monsters. There we go. Get some coins. Add it to our score. Now. Hey, how's it going? Okay, now we can go into the portal. And it gives us our score, gets rid of our UI. Didn't quite wait for the delay, so I'm going to have to change something there. But we can just restart our level from the menu here. Oh, it actually... Oh, that's something weird we'll have to deal with. Oh yeah, it's because we didn't add it. We added this third thing. How's everybody doing? Okay. Now, how do we make this work? Collision with player. Could just make it instant, but I kind of don't want to do that. Yeah. They're actually, all the windows and stuff are more reminiscent of Blender 3.0 too. They're trying to get the interface of 3.0 into Range Engine, and it's starting to look pretty good. I have to get used to this bar being up here and not down here, but I'm sure I could change that if I wanted to by just moving stuff around. But by default, it's up here now, just like it is in 3.0. Oops. Oh, selected on the wrong thing. Yeah, I have tried that. I used that on I think I actually made a tutorial a long time ago about that. It was probably a way too complex way to do it, but it worked in the older version of Blender where you couldn't, like, doing object transparencies were kind of hard to get working back in the day. And then I did, like, for one of my first game projects I posted, I think it was in like 2017 or something. I used like a blinking effect for a transition. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I'm pretty much making this all without Python. And yeah, to do the transitions and stuff, you don't really need it. It's mostly just animating transparencies and things like that. So, got our plane going here. Yeah, yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. It's in fact, I think you can. Oh yeah, you can still do it in 2.79. I did it a lot in my um 0.3 games that I was working on. Did a lot of transparency stuff there. But I do have a let me show you guys what I was able to do with it. I think I can still find the file. Save my game here. Actually, let's just go out of full screen mode. And let me just pull it up really quick if I can find it. I think it's in one of these files. Yeah, let's see. I gotta dig through the 9,000 Blender games. Game projects. I can't remember if I put it. Oh, you know what? It might be a UPBGE file. That might be why I can't find it. Let's see. Let me just open up. Yeah, let's open up this. We're going a little off the rails, but it's okay, I think. Yeah, let's go open. Oh, man. Ah, there we go. There's all the project files. And which one was it? Not lighting. Tiny Town wasn't that one. Where did it go? Gravity. A lot of these were tutorials I was gonna make, and then I, for whatever reason, never went back to them. What would be your fault? I'm gonna find it. I know it's in here somewhere. I just have to remember where it is. What it was called. Yes, it is quite a bit. Like I was gonna do an LOD test that never ended up working for me. Then a bunch of personal projects. um, but I might not be able to actually find it. That'd be really sad. What the heck is this? I don't remember making that, but that must be an old file. Oh yeah, using LOD. In one of my most recent videos, I kind of glossed over it, but it's actually not too hard. It's built into pretty much everything, all the objects already. You just have to set it up. We might not be so lucky. I had a cool file that I wanted to show you guys, and I can't find it. That might just too bad. I probably named it something that doesn't make any sense. Man, it's kind of weird looking through all these old files. But anyways, oh maybe. Oh, Anyways, yeah, with LOD, okay, we'll move on. We'll get on with that. If you want to add an LOD to something, all you have to do is say get like a lower poly object of your thing you're trying to do an LOD on, and then do another stage, which is going to be like a plane or something. Click on the object you want the LOD to take on, and then just go to your object tab here. And in object tab, you have level of detail. All you have to do is say add, and then it will add these little things here, and then you just select what object you want it to be. And then you can set the distance of how far you have to be from it before it changes. And then if you you get close to it, it's the thing it's your high res detail. And then when you get farther away from it, it changes. And that's how you do LOD. So you just get rid of these. Okay. Now we're going to go to our end screen score. Someday we're going to get to working on this. Then I want it to be a message. And this may or may not work. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I can answer questions, and it makes it easier when it's live, because then I can just show you what I mean. So we're going to call this coin. So when the message coin comes in, then add property, and just add this text, and we'll make that each coin will be 100 points. So whenever we get this message, it should make this change. But we might have to do something funny with it to make it work. So let's go back to level, and we'll go to our coin. Click on this. Oh, we already have it set up. Okay, so it's actually add score. So let's copy that. I forgot that I already did that. And add score. Now we'll see if it actually works. Go to the game. Take care. It's good to have you here. Have a good rest of your evening or day. I'm not sure what time it is. All right. So let's collect some coins and see if this will work. There we go. Grab that coin. Go into our portal. There we go. Oh, it did change, but yeah, so I believe the reason this isn't working is because it's an inactive scene while we're collecting coins, so the message isn't really going through to it. So if I go to end screen here, in fact, actually wait 1 second. Add score. Do I have text? But what text is it? Text 08. So let's send this to text 08. There we go. And maybe that will work. But I might have to have the scene in the background running for it to actually work. So let's try this again. Collect a couple of coins. Oh shoot, I totally messed that up. That's not gonna work because that is going to our coin counter at the top. So let's get rid of that. How am I gonna do this? I guess I could still test it out to see if it works. Yeah, let's do that. Let's test that, and it won't show our coin count in the top, but if it does work, it'll give us a final score anyways. So let's get these coins. Get out of my way. I will not be defeated. All right. Nope, didn't work. So we can get rid of that and then try something new. Let's go to our camera. And we're going to add an always. Add a scene. There we go. Then we're going to set this to set camera restart. It's going to be, oh, I just had an idea. Yeah, let's set add overlay, end screen score. Okay, so that's going to be, for now, this is going to be the way we test it, because I bet you it'll work once we, yep, so now it's working. It has to be an active scene for it to actually count anything. So what we're going to end up doing is going to our score at this scene. We're going to select everything. But first we want to go center, and then we want to add a empty plain axis. Call this empty score animation. And then we're going to parent everything to this. So Control P, keep object transform. And why did you not? There we go. So now everything's parented to this. Go into our camera, and we're just going to go from frame 0. So we're going to go 24 frames. Actually, yeah, let's do 25 frames. Bring this. Actually, we'll do it the same way as the health bar. So location, go back to 0, and make it up here, because we want it to slide down. Oops. So we'll go location, and now we have a little scoreboard animation. Let's make it a little bit fun. Just pull that down, so it'll be a little bit bouncy. And then we'll go from 25. I should probably be in animation mode, so I can actually copy these frames. There they are. Control C, go to where we want, and frame 50 will make it bounce back. There we go. So if we press play, we get a nice little animation, and our scoreboard is in front of us. Sweet. All right. Now let's go back to our game logic and animate this. So we'll go message. And this message will be game ended. Copy that. And then make this animation play. Play animation, and that is our score animation. Click that, and 50 frames to the end. Then what we'll do is go back to level. Click on our thing here. And we'll say it will play the message game ended, and that'll play our animation. So now we don't have to, in fact, let's get rid of that. All we have to do is suspend the scene, and we don't have to add the overlay, because the overlay will already be on right here. So let's play through the game again. Load in. Then we will go fight some monsters, get some coins, get our score up. Ooh, I'm not paying attention. Now that we've defeated 3 monsters, we can go and jump in the portal. And our score comes down. Oops, and I am undoing everything. So, but once the score comes down, we need it to allow us to use our mouse. So we'll go to our camera. And we will say message game ended, then mouse. Oops, where are you at? Then mouse, make visible. Now let's try this from the beginning. We'll see how the whole game looks. Go through our little cutscene. There we go. Load into our game. Now we can fight some monsters. Get our coins. And we can beat the game after we get across this bridge. This very chunky bridge. Fight this last guy. End the game. And our cursor still doesn't exist for some reason. So that's exciting. But our score is working. We got 4 coins and 400 score. And we might actually want to add a couple more things, like a coin counter. It'd be cool to see the coins drain as the score goes up. I'll have to figure out a way to do that. So let's go to our level again. Oh wait, I'm messing this all up. There we go. Go into game logic. Now we got to figure out how to make this work. So right now it's always mouse is invisible. So let's turn that off. Okay. So what we're going to do for the mouse is set up a property called this mouse viz. Make this an integer. Actually, we could probably do a Boolean, true or false. So if it's true, we want the go to always. Turn this into a property. Property is equal. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Okay. If the mouse is visible is equal to false, then we're going to make the mouse invisible. Oops. Does that need to be all caps? See if that works. It does not. Try 0. Well, this is fun. Okay, why is this not working? Equal to true. Okay, we'll just do an integer. It's fine. Boolean's not going to work for me. Okay, if it's equal to 0, then the mouse will be invisible. Making sure that I'm, yeah. There we go. Now if property, I bet you that was working. It was just that was being the issue. Yeah. Okay, let's add a property again. And now we will do the same thing. Make this property equal to 1. Then, where are you at? Mouse is going to be visible. There we go. Make that true for all frames. So 0, it is, the cursor is not on. If we press 1, our cursor is visible. So what we'll do is when the message, Control V, game ended. When the game is ended, then property, assign mouse visibility to 1. Then connect these together. And should be in business. So we'll collect some coins. Grab a couple of those guys real quick. Speed run this. In fact, if I do this, I bet you I can go faster. Then our score will drop. And my mouse cursor still doesn't exist. What is going on here? Why is this giving me such grief? Game ended. Let me make sure I spelled this right. Make sure it's the right property. It is, and it's going to everybody. Very, very strange. Okay. Mouse visibility, game ended. Assign it to 1. Okay. Can't catch me when I run sideways. Oh no, I broke it. Okay, this is awesome. I'm currently in the process of breaking everything, trying to make this work. Okay, turn that off. You know what? I'm being lazy and I'm going to move the portal to me for testing purposes. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, let's Let's actually make this work. Suspend level. Oh, that's why that's doing that. Okay. So why is my... Okay, let's click on this camera. Always mouse cursor visible. What is going on? What if I click that on? What will this do in level? Okay. And now that works. So I guess what I can do... Hey, how's it going? Glad you all could join. Welcome World Other and Mr. Cess. Welcome. All right. Now to make this work. Let's get rid of that. That was a lot of work for nothing. And we'll make this always as well. Okay. All right. Always invisible. Then we'll go to our score, click on this camera, and set this one to message. This one will be game ended, visible. Make this one always. Go to level. See if this works. Okay, it's working so far. All right, it works now. Our cursor is currently in the game. And let's just turn off debug properties. Nope, that is profile, not properties. There we go. That's the profile. Take that off. Now we can see it a little bit more clearly. We got 0 coins, so we got 0 score. And now we have our menu. We can restart the level. Like so. Kind of breaks the game a little bit. So we got to fix that, but we can end the game again and everything's broken now. Yo, how's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you back in chat. It's been a little bit of a slow day, but we're still getting some stuff done. A bit tired today, honestly. All right, now let's go to our scoreboard. And we are going to put this up here so we can actually see what we're doing. Click on this. Restart game needs to remove end screen and restart. Okay. Yeah, restart. So now if we go back to level, play it. Oops. Oh, something's broken. Uh-oh, I broke it. There we go. Restart level. Okay, I broke everything. Oh, what have I done? Let me just undo that. Is everything fixed again? No. What have I done? I've just made everything worse. Oh yeah, the door. It's gonna be the end of the game thing. So when you click on it, it ends, or when you walk into it, it ends the game. So you collect all your coins, all of your items, and then you go in here. It'll give you your score and then allow you to move on to the next level. So that's kind of what I'm setting up right now. It's going horribly. All right. Spend level. There we go. Okay, there we go. I just had to fix the animation. Now that drops down, we could do restart level, continue, and main menu. So, but right now everything's broken. So, we got to fix that. When we go to continue, we're going to want set scene level 2 and remove, and instead of removing that, we don't want to remove that. We're going to send the message. This message is going to be start underscore next underscore level. All right. Then we'll copy this and set this to go to our animation here for our menu. And message. I totally just messed that up. That's awesome. How could I do such a thing? Okay, what am I? Okay, continue. Start next level. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember what I'm doing now. I'm way too tired. Now we can just add another action. And this action will play action, score animation. And we, instead of going from 0 to 50, we're going to go 50 to 0. Okay, like that. Now, we go to, so that should work just fine. Go to our level. Oops, that's going to be really zoomed out. There we go. Thank you. So now if we go in here, got this. If we press continue, everything is still broken. Oh, that's why level 2 isn't on the right spot. Okay, now let's try it. I am my own worst enemy on this. Continue. And it's working, except we have a little bit of a glitch with an overlay, it looks like. Yeah, we're overlaid on ourselves. So, how do I fix that? Was my UI is working here. Yeah, should still be working in the other scene. It is, but it's just covered up by... Why does it become an overlay? Let's go to end. And when we hit continue, set scene level 2 and then remove. Yeah, we'll remove scene. Remove scene level 1. Just get it out of existence. Now if we play, and we go in here, continue. There we go. Now it's fixed. Level 2 starts and we can start doing things. Fight more enemies. Like so. There we go. All right, that's working now. Now we need to work on this one. Which is restart level. Okay, we're gonna work on that one. Yeah, thank you. That is exactly what I need to do. It wants you to make a video game that makes video games. So you want me to make a game that makes video games? That would be a legendary power. That would be awesome if I could just make a game that made other games. I'd be a millionaire. All right. Let's set up the main menu really quick. So we already got that one. All we need to do is remove scene, level, and then all we have to do is set scene, main menu. Oh, we also have to remove scene and remove our UI. So if we go to level, on wireframe. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could see it that way. Learning how to use a game engine is just learning how to play the hardest game. It's a very slow and methodic game. There we go. Now we can go back to our main menu and start the game again. And the loop continues. Then we go to our next level. The next level doesn't have any fancy anything on it right now. But that is fine. And then quit game works as it's intended. And I think continue is going to change because I might try a different... When I make the levels, I might try something different with that. Thank you. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's a little bit janky, but it's fun. I can't wait to add some more cutscenes to the game. In some of the later levels, I have some funny ideas. That is going to be a lot of fun. All right. Also, something we need to do with the continue and restart level is with the UI, since it all uses the same UI. We're gonna hit continue, and also put in a message. Call this message reset underscore UI. So this is going to reset our coin counts and everything. So we'll just copy that and go to our UI. Oops, everything's freaking out. Click this, add a message. Wherever it is. There we go. Yeah, and I learned a lot from you guys. You guys' comments, and then letting me know little tips and tricks to help my workflow better. Just in these 4 streams, I've learned so much more, which is awesome. And I'm glad that what I know can help you guys. So we'll just set this property to, set property text and assign this back to 0 after the game restarts. So now if we go to level, we'll play the game here. Now we can walk through our portal. I guess that's not going to be a very good test. Let me grab a coin really quick. And I got an empty chest. That's awesome. Do some parkour. There we go. We got a coin. And we got to escape. There we go. We got score 100. And then we will restart the level. And I broke it. Broke it again. Yeah, we all do. Which makes the process so much more fun to learn from each other. Okay. Game ended. End screen score. What did I do wrong? Oh, I guess that's what I did wrong. I didn't set this one. Message. Set UI. There we go. Now it should work. Now we go here, restart level. And I guess I didn't really test anything, did I? Yeah, the random item spawns. They get me even in testing. Oh, and I got a potion, not even a coin. That's fine. We'll go fight these guys. They always drop something. There we go. Can I enter the portal from back here? I cannot. No! I failed. I failed the parkour. And another potion. There we go. I really only need 1 coin, but it's fine. We'll grab 2. Can I climb this? I cannot. Oh, it kicked me off. I've come to the realization I love making games, but I kind of am not good at playing them. Come here. There we go. Okay, can I get around this side? No! Oh, this is ridiculous. I did it before. Why can I not do it anymore? Okay. Okay, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna get greedy. Every time. Now I'm just determined to get through this. Oh, another potion. Is this really random if it gives me a potion every time? There we go. Yeah, gotta get good at an unfinished game. And yeah, potions do remind me of like playing little computer games back in the early 2000s. Okay, we're gonna make this easier on ourselves and just move the portal back here. I don't know why I didn't just do that. Okay. Now we can fight and then go into the portal. Get our score. Restart the level. There we go. Now it's better. The coins reset once you restart. Now I got to figure out why this is broken again. End screen. Restart. Set scene level. Reset UI. This might be a little bit strange, but let's go to scene. Is this actually going to work? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I guess since the game just starts, the random count will always be the same at the start. So I might have to. I do know it works because I have gotten random coins out of them. So just gotta figure out. Okay, it works now. Restart works and we get new coins. Restart the game. If we continue the game, it resets us to 0. Our score resets and we move on. Did I open that chest or... Oh, I might have knocked it off. These guys are a little bit broken. and there is no end to this level, but yeah, so it works now. A chance state every frame. So how would you go about doing that? It's kind of interesting. Because right now it's a uniform random, so it's going to always be the same. So, like, in fact, if I take this chest and duplicate it multiple times, then I would wait a second. I'm going to open this chest. This could be a potion. We'll go to this chest and open it. And then the third one was a coin. Oh, change states. Okay. So that might work. I've never tried doing it that way. If I go to my random item here, if I can actually select it. There we go. Right now, always random. Max of 3. Oh, okay. Let's. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay. So I'd put an item on each state and then have it switch between the states. Yep. Well, actually, right now I have an always for it at the moment. I was trying the random out. I can't remember why I switched over though. So yeah, let's give it like a high seed for whatever reason. And then go back to our scene here. So oh, okay, so skip one frame. Uh-oh. I was getting multiple spawns. Uh yeah, so let's I think I wanted to skip 20. Yeah. Let's see how that does. So if I open up the chest, oh yeah, we do get random now, but it does spawn multiples. Yeah, if skip is on, then tap usually gets disabled, and it doesn't matter. So what I can do is choose. Yeah, let's go. Property is equal to 2. Oh, here, let's do this. So as soon as the property spawns something, we'll just have it end the object. So if we go and go into the game. No, you're good. No worries. So now if we open the chest. Oh, shoot. Well, maybe that... Oh, I didn't even engage it. Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh, there we go. Well, that was a little bit more random. It didn't happen in the middle this time. Let's try it again. Potion. You know, it's interesting. I haven't got a empty... Yeah, debugging is funny sometimes. It's funny because I haven't gotten my empty... Like, I have one that's supposed to have nothing in the chest, but I haven't got that one yet. So I wonder... I'm going to have it go every frame and see what happens. There we go. That's kind of interesting now. So we got a potion, got a coin, we got another coin. Now let's do some shooting. We're fighting some enemies. Oh, we got a potion. Fight the enemy. Run to this chest. Oh, got a coin. Fight this enemy again. Come back. And we got another coin. So yeah, I'd say that's more random, having it go every frame. Let's try a seed of 3. Since that's how many things we have. Which might not be as random. Hmm. Oh, I opened 2 at a time and got both potions. So I'd say it's random to a degree. So that works a lot better than the old system. And if the chests are spread out, you'll probably end up with some more randomization since it'll have time to actually cycle. All right. Well, I would say out of what we were able to get done today, that is pretty good. Let's go to 3D Full and test everything out. Yeah, that's true. Oh, taking damage. Okay, collect our coins. Grab a potion, regain our health. There we go. Now we're almost back to full health. I kind of want to play again, though. Okay. that's still broken. I forgot I have to reset the UI. But oh yeah. Nice. All right. I think yeah. Oh, that would be funny. Maybe it will become a comedic game. And in the next stream, so in a couple of days, I'm going to be doing sound. I want to do sound effects. I want to start doing sound effects in the game. And some of the bug fixes I might do off camera, off stream, just to get them out of the way, kind of get the basic idea. Plus they take a lot of time to troubleshoot. So, I'm kind of ready just to have a lot of those fixed. And that will allow us to kind of move on a little bit quicker. But I won't do anything serious. I won't be doing any serious changes other than the bug fixes. And then after that, what else do I want to do? I think we're gonna do some level design. Try to make some actual. We'll make World 1 for the character to go through. And then I kind of want to finish the rest of the levels off stream because I kind of want to. Yeah, they do. I'm really excited to do sound effects. I'm trying to find a way to make custom sound effects without having to kind of custom unique sound effects. So hopefully I can get that figured out and then we can get this game rolling. Yeah, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna end up posting the game, the finished game. We'll go through until we get the first world finished, and then I'll kind of take over and make. I think I might make 5 levels for a little demo, and then try posting it on posting the game somewhere. Then everybody can play it, see what they all think of it. But I think for this stream, I have pretty much run out of time. I got to get going here. So, aka Fruity Loops. Yep. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to take off, and I'll see you all in the next stream.